feel that we all have a little bit of a Rachel Berry in ourselves, whether it be a persistent need of being a star, her love of Finn and Barbara, or, just being Rachel. So if you guys want to know how to become Rachel Berry for Halloween, keep on watching. So starting off, we are going to begin with the Aveeno Smart Essentials Daily Nourishing Moisturizer, which is amazing. I do need to find a new moisturizer though, because I am running out. So if you guys have any suggestions, hit me up. So just gonna rub all that in. Make sure I get some on the neck because I don't want to get sunburned. That's not a pretty look. Now I'm gonna change it up for primer. I'm gonna be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Now I'm not the hugest fan of this primer, mainly because it is more of a silicone base, so that makes my skin feel not so matte as the Benefit one does. So I'm gonna have to see if they have any other kinds, or if you guys know any other suggestions, not just Smashbox or Benefit primers. Tell me which other ones that you guys might like that keep you matte throughout the day. So right here I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques foundation brush and using this MAC Studio Tint Moisturizer. I've had this for a pretty long time, so I haven't really used it all this time that I've had it, so I decided why not, because Rachel is a little bit more of a tanner complexion than I am, and I'm not really too sure if they even have this, because I think I've had it for over a year, which probably isn't too bad. I don't know. I don't really know the longevity of this kind of stuff. So I'm just brushing this out. I'm making sure. I did have to put 2 layers because it is more of a moisture tint than it is like a BB cream or an actual foundation. So it is more lighter in feel and in coverage, which I think goes more better with this Rachel Berry look, because Rachel Berry, for the first 3 seasons, she is very more on the natural looking side than she is prior to, seasons 4 and 5 in this new season that's probably going to be coming up, where she wears, more makeup and dresses a little bit more differently than she would in the first 3 seasons. So we are going to be keeping it more on the natural looking side. So right here I'm just going to be using a highlighter by Maybelline. It's called Dream Lumi. I really do like this stuff, although as you can probably tell, I am pretty much out of it. I did need to go buy some, but you know what? Life got in the way. So I had to make do with what I had, squeezing everything out. And make sure you guys, if you guys don't know, here's a little tip. Don't just put it underneath your eye like a crescent shape like you usually do. Make sure you guys do a sort of triangle look, because that way it'll look just a little bit more on the natural side and you look more awake than when you would put it under just your eyes. So make sure you guys put it down to almost to your middle of your cheeks. And because we know how busy Rachel is with her consistent schedule on MySpace, she does need to look more awake than what she really probably is. So taking my Photoready from Revlon and the Real Techniques powder brush, I'm just going to set all of that in, making sure I am matte as I can be. So next are the brows. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. You guys know I am in love with this. I would marry it if I could, because they make my brows look nice. Now Rachel has a little bit of a thinner brow than mine. Mine are more thicker and they're not as dark. We got pretty much the same color of brows, so that was pretty easy. So all I did was just fill in any sparse spaces, the bald spots that just randomly appear. I don't know where they come from. Now Rachel's or Leah's eyebrows are more shaped kind of like mine. They do have a slight arch to them, so that was also pretty easy to do. Mine are a little bit longer, I think, though, in length. We also got to make sure that they are perfect, because Rachel will have none of that unperfectness, because Rachel is a perfectionist down to the eyebrows. Now Rachel does have more of a natural flush, so I'm going to be using this Dandelion by Benefit, which is a really nice light true pink with just a little bit of a shimmer. Next, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Potion Eye Primer. Now, this is an optional look. You don't have to put on any eyeshadow or anything like that because this is more of an inspired Rachel Berry look as opposed to the actual Rachel Berry look. So I'm going to be using the Naked 3 eye palette, and right here, just all over the lid, I'm going to be using the color Limit, which is more of a natural shade of pink. And then next, I'm going to be using Liar just on the outer corners and just a little bit on the crease, a more darker mauve color. Nothing too dramatic. You want to keep it as natural as you can. So I'm just doing it also on the other side. Gotta make sure that is all blended out also. Next are the eyelashes. So I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes. You guys know how to do this, I'm pretty sure. Pretty self-explanatory. I always kind of get a little bit scared whenever I have to curl my eyelashes. I don't know why. I feel like I'm gonna pull my eyelashes out. Next, I'm going to be using the Miss Manga mascara, which is amazing. It gives off a lot of volume and a lot of length, which is something that we need in this look because Rachel is more about the eyelashes and their length. If you look at any of her videos from Glee or just pictures of her, you can see that the eyelashes are really accentuated and almost exaggerated in a way because they just look so pretty. So you can put on falsies if you want, but if you don't want to, then that is totally up to you. And here is the finished makeup product. Now onto the hair. Now I did curl it with a curling iron. I didn't use a wand. I used the actual barrel because I wanted to get the true type of curls. But if you have straight hair, because Rachel sometimes does have straight hair, then you can totally do that. But right here, I'm just putting it kind of in a half up, half down type of look. But you can leave yours totally down if you want. It's really up to you and how much effort you want to spend on it. And if you also have bangs just like Rachel, then you can leave them down also. But so yeah, that's all I pretty much did with the hair. It's something easy and simple, pretty fast. So, but you can also just put it up in a ponytail. You can leave it in your natural hair state. It really depends on what you guys want to do, which is why I like this look because it is so simple and so easy and so fast to do. So now I gotta put on some lip gloss. I saved this for last because I didn't want to get it all over my hair. So I'm just going to be using this little mini Sugar Bomb by Benefit, which is a nice natural shimmery pinky colored, almost nude. And that is the finished look. But now, gotta change the outfit. So here we go. This dress I had got from JCPenney's, which reminded me a lot of Rachel Berry in one of the episodes that she wore. This dress is really nice, lightweight though, so if it is a little bit cooler, you may want to put on a sweater. The tights are from Target, and the shoes are also from Target, which are just these nice little pink flats. Now, because Rachel is known for wearing her outrageous sweaters, you can put on a sweater with any type of design, or if you have a plain sweater, then you can go ahead and wear that. As for jewelry, Rachel does have a thin necklace, but I do have this star necklace because it is a metaphor for me being a star. So that is pretty much it for this Rachel costume idea. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys later. Bye! It's too early in the morning. You need to call someone. I'm like Tinkerbell, Finn. I need applause to live.